wheel spin, for the fuck's sake. It's so many duds in a row. Maybe it's just two. I don't know. But that was terrible. Come on, man. Troy, a Total War Saga. Oh, I don't know. Hey everyone, Alex Voltrades here, and I am back with another gaming reveal livestream, and the game is Troy, a Total War Saga, or a Total War Saga, Troy. I'm not sure what order it's supposed to be in. And the game won't let me, like, go into settings before I say whether or not I want to do the tutorial, which is great. Oh. Missy was asleep, but she keeps, like, kind of waking up and trying to talk to me a little bit. Yeah. That was loud. I mean, actually, it wasn't that loud. I was just more shocked. Patrollicus. Achilles.
So it has come to this. Good men, torn from their kin, to rage and spill the blood of other men's foes. But we will not be forgotten.
Hell no. Not if Homer has anything to say about it. Which he had a lot to say about it. I had to read parts of the Iliad in college. The Shield of Achilles section. Oh my god, it's so long. Hey, sweetie. Please don't hit, like, escape or something. I want to watch this. The question is, who is whom? Yeah, obviously based on the Brad Pitt movie. There's a part of that movie that drives me crazy when he's talking.
It shall be known, even when our bones are dust scattered on the wind.
Were you even real? We don't know. But yeah, there's when he's talking to his mom about going to Troy, and she says, "Oh, if you stay behind, you'll get married, you'll have children, and no one will ever remember you. But if you go, you'll be famous forever."
To rise.
And Brad Pitt is supposed to, like, stare off into the distance, thinking about that, but you can see him thinking, okay, now it's time for me to stare off into the distance, considering that. And I was like, can you actually maybe look like you're considering it instead of pretending you are? That always bothered me, because he is a good actor, but that one moment I was like, ugh, what am I looking at? Alright, guide me, because I don't know. Historical, a traditional, grounded in reality, total war experiences. Heroes charge in a battle accompanied by a unit of capable bodyguards. Praying to the gods of Olympus results in passive effects tailored to historical reality. All units are grounded in reality. You really like that word right now, don't you? The truth behind the myth. Experience the Iliad epic through the lenses of the truth behind the myth. Why do you keep repeating yourself? Heroes charge in a battle as single entities inspired by their heroic feats. The gods of Olympus bestow passive support in battle and grant access to unique units. Do you guys know how Paris ended up stealing Helen? Like, the story behind it? Because it's not just that, like, oh, they fell in love and he took her. It's actually that Athena, Aphrodite, and, oh man, maybe, I can't remember the third goddess, all asked Paris, because he's considered one of the, like, smartest guys out there, which, when it comes to Greek mythology, labeling someone an adjective means they're gonna do the opposite. And they ask him who's the greatest of the three of them. Alright, and of course, the gods being assholes, they each of them promise Paris something different, and Aphrodite promises him the most beautiful woman in the world, and it happens to be Helen, who is already married to Menelaus, and so he chooses her. I think there's a golden apple involved somehow. But I mean, you gotta remember, I'm trying to remember something that I read like more than a decade ago, and the same is true when they say like, oh, Odysseus is like super smart and amazing, so he does a lot of really stupid things, and then oh, Achilles is undefeatable, you know, so he's gonna die. Like, basically, that's how it always works, because almost everything about Greek mythology is about hubris of some kind. Arrogance in whatever is honestly actually really amazing about you. I'm not saying that Odysseus isn't smart. I'm saying that Odysseus got cocky about being intelligent. And that's usually what happens in Greek mythology, is that whatever the thing is that people have about themselves that makes them special, and they really truly are special, it also makes them arrogant, and then they're not able to succeed. That's almost every single one of those stories. Okay. The gods of Olympus bestow passive support in battle and grant access to unique units. Mythic units are interpretations of legend, such as the Minotaur, a mighty bandit king with a bull's skull helmet. I guess I'll do truth behind the myth, because it seems to be pushing me that direction. And obviously I can't choose mythological, although that looks fun and cool to me. Why would I want to be Agamemnon? The king of Mycenae? I don't know. Menelaus, king of Sparta. Normal. Odysseus, lord of Ithaca. Hard. I'm not actually... Achilles, warlord of the Myrmidons. Normal. So I do this one first, since you're not... Wait a minute. Let me look at how they look. Yeah, oh my god! When they say historical, they're not kidding, because that shield is highly depictive of a battle. And like I said, when I read the Iliad, I was forced to read the Shield of Achilles section, which was incredibly boring, because the entire thing is a description of that shield. It's like dolphins? Some sort of, like, ant? Ajax. Yeah. He was... He became, like, the replacement Achilles after Achilles died. These are the Danans. Danans? Diomedes, king of Argos. He's hard. So, I kind of just want to look around a little bit first. Hector, Prince of Troy. I figured they were showing us Hector and Achilles fighting in that cutscene. He's easy. Paris, Prince of Troy. Yeah, you better show him with a bow and arrow. He's hard. Aeneas. I'm not even gonna try. Thrace. He looks pretty cool. If there is no mechanical owl, uninstall. Memnon. Ethiopia. Interesting. Were they involved? Amazons. Hippolyta. High Queen. Warrior Queen. She looks really cool. They both look really cool, honestly. Although I do not expect her hair to be white when I... So there is some options here when you get done with... Oh, no, I need the... Yeah. Because I am going to choose the one they're telling me to choose. Agamemnon. I mean... I don't really like this man. As the war against the Trojans starts to gain momentum, godlike Agamemnon rallies the many disparate Achaean kingdoms against Troy, determined to raze the fabled city to the ground.
Only the strongest survive.
Is there something... Is there a spot specifically that I'm supposed to be looking at right now? You know, for guiding me, you kind of stopped guiding me. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Oh, come here. Gotcha. This might be just a start screen. Like, confirm your choices. Victory conditions? I don't know what that means. What? What's wrong? It's okay. Campaigns. You'll gain happiness and army upkeep bonuses, and enemy armies may attack rashly when you outnumber them. Battle. Enemy forces have lower morale and combat stats, making them easier to defeat. So put everything... get your freaking feet off the keyboard. Hi, sweetie. Why do you always turn off the numlock keys? Are you obsessed with making me forget that you turned it off? Faction. King of Men. Point heroes to... Jeez, stop walking on the keyboard and screaming in the mic. What? God, she's loud. Appoint heroes to court positions. Appointed heroes receive bonuses and provide faction-wide effects. Bring in court increases. Being in court increases a hero's motivation. Oh. The lion's share. And these are his bonuses. Entice or force other factions to become your vassals. Vassals obey you and will give you resources as tribute each turn. Vassals can be extorted to give more tribute, but will grow to hate you as a result. Recommended playstyle. Agamemnon's roster is most balanced among the Achaeans, with a mix of good heavy armored infantry, capable ranged units, and strong chariots. Heroes. Archer Skirmisher. A marksman unsurpassed in eliminating foes from afar. Archer Trickster. A bow-wielding hero who relies on mobility and deception to prevail. Defender Protector. An extremely hardy spearman. Spearman. Capable of surviving any enemy onslaught. Defender Companion, a tough yet mobile spearman dedicated to supporting the units under his command. Defender Veteran, a resilient warrior who can deal death easily with his spear. This faction cannot recruit the following hero classes: Fighter Champion, Fighter Ravager, and Fighter Vanquisher. Warlord Mentor, not only a commander, but an expert at managing territories. Warlord Commander, Special... What am I smelling? Smells like popcorn. Specialized in improving unit performance in battle. Warlord Warmonger. I'm sorry, that's a really funny title. Capable of both strengthening friendly units and enfeebling their enemies. You gonna go way back down? Hey, don't do that. What? What? You want from here? You want from here? You're in one of those phases where you want something, but you don't seem capable of communicating to me what it is. Are you gonna jump on the fridge or not? At the onset of the Trojan War, godlike Agamemnon commanded the largest fleet ever to sail the Aegean Sea. Driven by an all-encompassing lust for power and glory, the king of Mycenae, I don't know if I'm saying that right, rallied the many kingdoms of Achaea, it's too many vowels, against Troy, determined to raise the fabled city to the ground in pursuit of his bloody ambition. The Aegean warrior still inspired awe on the battlefield from... I will say Brian Cox played him very well in that Troy movie. The Aegean warrior... I almost said Asian. Still inspired awe on the battlefield with his heavy armor and the mighty swings of his mace. He and his younger brother, Menelaus, shared a thirst for revenge against Paris, who had seduced the Spartan ruler's wife and fled across the waters with her. The Mycenaean leader... so many vowels. Formidable will was also the source of his hubris. See? In the Iliad, Homer recounts how Agamemnon, through arrogance and an unyielding pride, offended Apollo himself. Then later provoked Achilles into withdrawing the support of his Myrmidons, with disastrous results. You know that movie is actually a decent adaptation of the Iliad. If you've read the Iliad, it's not that far off. The part where it was Richard Harris, but I can't remember the king's name, the king of Troy. When he goes to Achilles and for Hector's body back and says, "I have kissed the feet of the man who has killed my son." That is literally in the Iliad. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it exactly, but it's like they took that line directly from the Iliad. They try to make it too much of a love story though between anyone. That's the one problem I had with it. I was gonna say between Paris and Helen, and then I remembered the Achilles and what's her name? Bacchus or something like that? No, that's the, like, wine god. But it's something like it sounds more masculine, her name. But, she was like a priestess and cousin of Hector and Paris, and Achilles has her. There was that romance there, too. I'm like, there's nothing romantic about the Iliad. In a loving pair bonding way. Romantic in the big R way, maybe a little bit. As in the literary romantics. Son, I'm sorry. This is dragging all of my old knowledge from world literature out of me. Although not all of it, because I did also read some things that have nothing to do with the Iliad. Son of Artaeus and Erope. Erope? No. Plus 12% to administration efficiency for royal decrees, plus 4 to influence this province. So where am I starting? Like here? In this little green spot? Like this cursor. Let's stop talking.
Are we mere playthings of the gods? Or do we plead divine influence to justify our foolish choices?
Why does he look slightly like Orlando Bloom?
He's taken her! He's taken my wife!
What is with her makeup?
The safety of Troy.
Troy is my home now.
You have my oath, brother. She will be returned to you. Brother, I can fight. Go. Seek shelter. There'll be plenty of fighting ahead.
I just realized I still haven't looked at the settings.
Helen's flight was a grave wound to Achaean pride.
Achaean!
Menelaus will have his revenge. And his brother will have his war with Troy, just as the gods intended.
Almighty King Agamemnon of Mycenae stands atop his capital's wide walls, casting a fiery glance toward eastward to Troy. What is that supposed to depict?
O wide-ruling Agamemnon, there is only one response to Queen Helen's abduction.
Abduction.
And that is war.
Brother,
Why are they so tall? They're giants!
doomed us. Fear not, noble cousins. I stand with you.
This is a grave insult to golden Mycenae. Enlist the other Achaean kings. The folly of Paris may convince them to support the forging of a great Achaean empire.
Troy thinks to slight me, but they will pay the price.
I know that voice.
Your brother Menelaus will be relying on your full support in this great endeavor.
Why is that text so tiny?
Must pay!
Secure your power at home before embarking on overseas initiatives. The warriors of Tiryns wage war on your allies and vassals at Troyzen. They dare to challenge your fame and power. Continue your expansion, while ensuring the Trojans pay for their insult to you and your brother. Almighty Agamemnon, observe now your rich and bounteous lands.
That is an adorable way to instruct me to use the camera movement.
March northwest towards the land of Corinth, for even now the Corinthians plot your demise.
King Agamemnon. Greatness awaits me.
Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me?
I recount tales from the turbulent youth of worthy Nestor, king of sandy Pylos.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure that that is Anthony Howell. I was right! I knew his voice! On their way back from a successful cattle raid in the land of Elis, Nestor of Pylos and his men prepare to face a band of pursuers. The Eleans will fight to reclaim their lost honor and livestock, but the Pylians will not give up their newfound possessions without a struggle. What you doing, miss? Do you want me to move this mouse so you can lay down?
Hearken to the tale of Nestor, son of King Neleus of Pylos. This young prince boldly deprived the duplicitous Eleans of their ill-gotten cattle.
Oh, so they stole from the people who stole? Is that
As he
what?
travels to Pylos, young Nestor is attacked by the Eleans. He must repel them and return safely to his father with his prize.
Where are the sheep? Do I just start?
Each army is commanded by a hero of magnificent strength and resilience, capable of powerful feats in battle. Ensure your hero stays close to the warriors they lead. Should your hero fall in battle, their troops will likely rout.
Glorious war!
Well, then where do you want me to move him?
Heard and understood!
An army is comprised of warriors grouped into units under a hero's command. The warriors in a unit will march, fight, flee, or die together.
Standing firm!
No. You mean doing that? Yeah.
It is time for the army from Pylos to move forward, with Nestor marching beside his men, instilling bravery in their hearts.
For sure!
You comfy, girl? Man, they sure do take a while to get to their destination.
A clear view of the battlefield is vital to victory. A skilled commander must be aware of the location of his forces, as well as areas where the enemy might be concealed. Take your time to look around. These brave warriors hail from the sandy city of Pylos.
Mostly shirtless.
Today they will
They're
prove
all
battle in their prince's cause.
pretty fine.
Here stands Nestor, son of Neleus. He is young, but has courage beyond his years, and will lead his Pylian men to victory. The Eleans will undoubtedly come from this location. Nestor and his men must march out and prepare to meet them in bloody battle. It is time for the army from Pylos to move forward, with Nestor marching beside his men, instilling bravery in their hearts.
The best defense!
I like that.
That'll work!
No, it would have been better if we had gone up there. Having the high ground is typically better. There they are.
See how the cowardly Aeolians have mustered their courage and try to avenge Nestor's audacity. Strike them, now!
Here we go!
Use everybody?
For a Kia!
Oh, wow. Slingers mean a lot. It's the beauty of freaking.
Reinforcements arrive to support your army. Together, you can vanquish the foe.
Wow.
Charioteers, ready!
Chariots are mighty engines of war that can unleash devastating charges, grinding the foe under their wheels. Ensure you keep them moving to avoid being pinned down by spearmen or missile troops.
You're looking at death. You don't stand a chance!
Damn, they're slow.
Come on then!
I mean, I like run through my own men.
This is going to get nasty. Ready to serve!
I think they're routing, yeah.
Crushed by the onslaught of blameless Nestor and his men, the Aeolians flee the battlefield in shame. Their vengeance must wait for another day.
Good job, guys. Jesus. I'm trying to, like, finish them off, apparently. There's, like, one that's the hero. Running off.
Awaiting Awaiting orders.
But you can probably stop attacking people.
At your command.
As can you. Okay, good. Just stop. Oh god! They stopped to keep shooting them! And I took some more of them out! Jesus. I could hit end battle, but I also just want to see them. Oh no! Stop moving!
Foes beware.
Stop moving. We won, guys. We won. Chill. You are victorious. The corpses of the enemy litter the ground. Oh. And those still able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. Thank you, Chris, for the $10. It says treats for Missy and a nut punch for Mutterfetcher. Everybody wins. Missy is sitting on the desk right now. That's my fetish. How you doing, girl? On their way back from a successful cattle raid in the land. Oh. Why are you showing me that again? Don't bite me. As best as I can, Chris. Yesterday I wanted to do, like, fucking nothing. I had no, stream scheduled, so I basically didn't want to do anything. I was like, I just want to play video games, and watch TV, and read things I don't care about. And, like, watch TV I don't care about as well. Like, not something that is new, but, like, you know, things that I know well. Like, basically I was trying to distract myself. And she did the cutest thing last night. I was asleep with my arm out to the side, my left arm, and I was pretty out, but I realized that Missy was laying next to my arm. So, and there was a bunch of blankets, like, right here in my armpit, essentially. And so she wasn't right there. And so I was like, you know, I'm curious how she's laying. She's so long. She's such a long cat. And, so I opened my eyes, and she's got her butt to me, but it's not in my face. Like I said, I have all these blankets right here. And, but she's completely on her back. Belly exposed, as relaxed as she could be. like I said, the one of us that is, like, suffering right now is me because of the fact that she has no symptoms, but I know. And she is so sweet and so cute. Still a little troublemaker, but what? Hi! But I haven't heard from an oncologist yet, and I haven't heard from that study that I emailed. I don't even know if they do long-distance participants. I hope so. Like, I actually found the real study for the first study participant on a science website, and I read it. So I saw that because it's a therapeutic designed to inhibit a specific RNA structure that appears in most breast cancers. And which, by the way, appears in human breast cancer too. So they're hoping that this is something that they did it in rats already, so now they've moved on to try doing it in cats. They're hoping someday that they'll be able to use this in humans too. And in the one feline case that they did so far, they got something like, I think it was like 80 to 90% down on that one genetic code that is in breast cancer. And I was like, that is an incredible result. That they said statistically was the word they used? Statistically significant. And I was like, damn right, that's statistically significant. So I hope they do long distance studies because they're in Michigan and I can't go to Michigan. But I hope they're willing to take her. First they have to find out if she has that genetic code, that's one thing. So boop. Now what do you want me to do? Would you like to play the advanced tutorial battle now? Sure. That's what you think I should do? I will do it. Neleus, the old king of Pylos, has taken away his son Nestor's horses, hoping to protect him from the dangers of the war against Elis. Driven by divine courage and deaf to his father's pleas, headstrong Nestor leads his men on foot against the alien host. You getting in the window? Alright. This is like real-time strategy game. But I'm surprised by how historically accurate it is. That's the...
Now to another tale of Nestor of Pylos. King Neleus, wishing to keep his son from the perils of war, took away Nestor's horses, leaving him without mounts for his men.
I didn't really have mounts for my men before, except for those few cavalry units. This guy just really likes war.
Nestor set out on foot to find the accursed aliens. Believing the enemy to be concealed, he led his men to a forested area.
You know, I might play this more just to think about war, because I am writing about prep for war, not during Greek times, but during medieval times, and it would be nice. What do they do when they prepare for war, besides collect a lot of supplies and train?
Your warriors stand ready to serve. They only
Ooh, that's a
orders.
lot of them. Troops may be arranged during the deployment phase of the battle for the coming fight. Once deployment is completed, the battle begins. Click the highlighted button above to proceed.
Some skilled warriors can earn their glory outside of Nestor's main army. Their skill and stealth lets them carry out swift strikes and daring ambushes.
Click the highlighted button above to proceed.
Order the most cunning of Nestor's men to take up their positions and surprise the aliens. Use the forest to hide your troops. Some warriors may remain undetected in even the most minimal cover, at least until the enemy draws near.
Buttons above the unit card indicate a special status for the unit, such as being hidden from the enemy. Little eye icon.
A wise battle commander uses the landscape to their advantage. Remember these simple rules. Take the higher ground, hide in forests ready to surprise your enemies, and look for chances to attack from the flank or rear.
These guys are hidden, yeah.
An army can be ordered to move as one. Such tight but cumbersome formations become less useful once battle commences.
Not a problem.
A unit can be ordered to stand their ground rather than give chase to the enemy. By acting thus, your warriors maintain a firm battle line.
They just said happy to.
Show the restraint and discipline that will pave the way to victory. All necessary preparations have been made. Now, in Ares' name, let battle commence. men of Pylos must march onwards, carrying death on the tips of their spears. Can't wait! Onwards, brave Nestor. Onwards, god-cherished men of Pylos.
I liked this guy. I liked what they wrote for him, and I liked his delivery.
Your javelins are perfectly placed. Launch a strike on the exposed flanks of the Aeolian army. Your warriors have spotted hidden foes.
You're getting hit.
Seek out enemy units who have left their flank or rear undefended. Attacking from multiple directions may cause the foe to waver and flee. It is a sound tactic, which often leads to victory.
Hitting.
Your warriors shower death and despair upon the foe with their javelins. Keep up this attack and watch your enemies flee for their lives. Like all heroes, Nestor has powerful abilities at his disposal. For example, he can instill his faith in Asclepius the healer into his men. The foe has sighted your hidden units. Fighting and slaying enemies fuels the rage of heroes. Their rage drives them to achieve feats mere mortals can only dream of. Victory beckons. Nestor must defeat the Aeolians to claim the glory he is owed.
Ah. I feel like they're not attacking anyone.
Standing firm!
Hey, sweetie. Oh. I didn't mean to make them move. Can I just... Yeah, there we go. Bit of flame. I'm imagine a decent amount. Where are they going? Well, that explains why they're so greasy in all the photos and stuff. Well, they're fleeing, so go after these guys. Hi, sweetie. You are a distraction. Get away from that guy. Get some cover. I might not win this, honestly. Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing. Those are my guys. Actually, kill those guys. They're closer. To death, I mean. He's just hiding over there next to my javelin throwers. Fine then. Kill him. They're still there. Pretty much all we have left are these 3 bowmen. But I am low. Like, I am low as hell. He still can't do it. Yeah, these guys are coming back. Yeah, I'm a little confused over where people are going. They seem to go somewhere on their own. He was, wasn't he? He was so oily. They all were.
Is close enough to taste.
Oh, it is. Okay, I won. All right. I was not expecting that.
Nestor and his men, the Eleans flee the battlefield in shame. Their vengeance must wait for another day.
Alright, we'll end battle. Actually. But
Your
no.
warriors are losing heart.
That's why we're ending. Oh, fuck you. Hey, sweetie. Can I kiss? No. You gonna talk to me? Hi. What?
In time, your own feats may eclipse the ones of young Nestor, mighty Agamemnon, wide-ruling lord. Your future holds many bloody battles. It would be prudent to recruit more warriors to join your armies.
King Agamemnon.
God, I can't see the numbers up at the top.
Indeed so.
Oh my god. How many games am I gonna play that Anthony Howell is the voice?
The call of Ares has been heard. These brave men will serve you well. However, while you await their arrival, your army will be unable to move.
Oh.
You have resolved all immediate and pressing matters, O illustrious Agamemnon. At this time, there is little left to do but move on. There are Corinthian enemies nearby, Almighty King. In the name of ancient Mycenae, you must crush them.
Okay.
Using your newly mustered troops, attack the Corinthians. Strike them down and instill fear in their hearts.
Where is the Corinthian army? Oh, there they are. I wish I could see the mission. The warmongers of Tyrannins have advanced with their forces, which now threaten your lands and the livelihood of your people. March out with your army and defeat them in battle. Armies are used to defend home cities and to attack enemy cities and armies. Armies may be selected by left-clicking, right-click to move or attack with a selected army.
Hold your nerve!
Jesus, he's fast.
Your army will soon face the Corinthians in open battle. Have no fear. Athena watches over you.
What are them? Engagement options such as whether to attack or withdraw appear immediately prior to battle on the pre-battle panel. The relative strengths of the forces involved are indicated on the balance of power bar. Oh, okay. So the more yellow, the better for me. The auto-resolve may be selected to have the outcome of the battle determined automatically. I don't understand why people would do that. I've seen that in turn-based games, turn-based strategy, real-time strategy. Sorry, real-time strategy games all the time, and I'm always so confused by why someone wouldn't actually play the fight. I don't know. You will fight an enemy army in a real-time battle. Click the manual button. I wish I could see this, too. But it's over top of it, and I can't get it to go away. These deities grant you blessings in the battle. Athena, plus 22 morale of spear units. Minus 20 to fatigue in battle for all units while defending. Have a lot of units. The Iliad. Although it pains us, we will let this come to pass and hold the rage that festers within us. I will now end my anger. It is unbecoming of me to rage on without end. Achilles, the Iliad, book 19. That's after him and Agamemnon, like, come to... Oh, there's a word I was thinking of and I can't... It's, like, not coming to me. As the attacking force, you may choose to wait for more favorable weather conditions before commencing your attack. Chances remaining 3. Current weather, dry. Weather effects, no adverse effects. Start deployment.
Are you ready to mount your attack? To triumph, you must rout the enemy in a timely manner. Plan your strategy with care.
They're right there.
Awaiting orders!
I'm trying to... You know, like, who's someone who throws shit? They throw stuff. That is what I wanted. Those are the guys that I wanted. Yeah. I want you guys over there. And then the rest of you.
Agamemnon!
I will group up. Well, actually,
Acknowledge!
let's...
Make the woodlands work for you. Your warriors may pass through them like ghosts, leaving the enemy unaware of the true
ungroup them?
threat. Use the cover the forest provides.
Okay.
It shall be! At your command! Slingers ready! Sons of Achaia!
There we go.
Making it happen!
Your heroes all have their own unique skills and advantages. Pay close regard to these attributes and let them stoke their rage, ready to unleash their abilities on the enemy.
So I need to wait until his rage meter is up.
Foes beware!
Can I move him over?
Hungry for war!
No, I want him in it, but I want...
Agamemnon!
Okay.
Trained and
See, that's what I didn't want.
trained and ready. Awaiting orders. Spears.
I didn't want that either. They're all leaving the group.
Sons of Achaea. Swords. Slings prepared. Agamemnon. Masters of war.
Oh! Put him over there again!
Slings.
There we go. Oh, nope.
Agamemnon.
You're gonna do it again? You're gonna do it again. You're just gonna keep doing it. Can I undo a group? Will you let me undo a group?
Fall out. Battle lines. Death from afar. Form up.
What I want to do is undo the group entirely.
As you were.
Okay. Now I'm gonna group you up. Okay, it keeps just putting them over. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't want them to be the first one on the that I see visible, but it won't let me not do that. That's really annoying.
Move it.
Sweetie, what? What do you want?
Move up. Let's see blood. Hungry for glory. Don't hold back. Massacre them.
Death comes from above, like the arrows of Apollo. Have your warriors take cover from the enemy missiles, or else
How?
seek out and destroy the cause of this threat.
On the move.
Yeah, take cover then.
To glory.
Missile troops? What do you mean by missile troops? You.
Your hero is under attack.
Okay.
As the battle progresses, the hero's rage grows. The anger of Ares made manifest. Rage grants powerful combat abilities. The more experienced the hero, the more abilities they may call upon.
What's he not? Hmm.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
No mercy!
Doing, girl.
See the enemy break like reeds before the storm. As they flee, cut the curs down.
Yeah, it is nice. I like the music. Oh no, they've got more troops coming in. Where are they going? I think they're fleeing.
Your foe attacks your flank. Drive them off. Victory is close enough to taste.
That is a rage meter. Where is Agamemnon going? Yeah, he just maxed his rage.
Massacre them! All conquering!
They're fleeing.
Show me blood! Your death awaits!
I love listening to Anthony Howell, though.
Fight without tiring. Your warriors grow weary from their exertions. You must let them rest, even as the battle rages on around them.
Okay. Where's the fatigue symbol?
The enemy chose their leader poorly. See them run from battle with the laughter of the gods ringing in their ears. Now is the time to press home your attack.
What are you guys doing? Attack that guy. Kill their leader.
Strike hard!
I don't... Is that morale? Or stamina? No? Ammunition. Okay. Alright, well, we won, so I'll end the battle. I don't have to kill him. Decisive victory. You are victorious. The corpses of the enemy litter the ground, and those still able to flee do so with the laughter of our gods ringing in their ears. You like saying that too much. The Iliad. It is a joy to die for our country. Hector to his Trojan and Lycian men. The Iliad, Book 15.
You have claimed victory. There will be time for feasting later. Now, you must decide the fate of the captives taken in battle.
After battle, you gain loot and experience for your commanding hero. You also need to decide what will happen to your battle captives. And the choices are... lives as barter. In times of war, resources are precious. We shall offer the worthless lives of all captured men to their masters in exchange for necessary goods. Spill their blood. The impudence of our enemies have offended us and the gods. Their blood shall be a fair punishment for such transgression. Your army will gain the following effect. Kill them now. Turns 2. The hatred of their masters will grow. We laugh at the prospect. +8 to morale of all units. Take them on. These men are of good skill and brave heart. Should they swear allegiance to our cause in front of the gods, we shall embrace them as our own. Oh. I kind of want the first one or the last one. I think I'll do lives as barter.
Ever more powerful.
Thanks, Anthony Howe.
A great day for Mycenae.
Yes, I agree, Anthony Howe. Alright, I think I'm gonna call that good for this one. Hi, sweetie. She's yelling at me. Let me... It's a real-time strategy game. They're very similar to each other. I like the use of the Iliad quotes in it, though. This is a very, like, intellectual one. Like, I assume that they had Greek scholar, like, literature scholars helping them, or that the dev was one himself. And most Greek scholars, by the way, are men. But that is just true. The guy from Oh Brother Where Art Thou, who plays the third guy, Delmar, I think? He's a Greek scholar. Tim Blake Nelson, that's his name. Tim Blake Nelson is a Greek scholar, actually. I think he might also be a Roman scholar, I'm not sure. It's smart, it's well done, I would say. It's good. I would probably play it again. Yeah. Especially with Anthony Howell. That's why they want you to play Agamemnon first, because they got Anthony Howell to voice him. They're like, this one! We paid money for, like, a lot of money for this guy! Listen to him talk. So, let me go over the schedule. Book club is Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Alice's Book Circle. The book is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. You can be on that live stream with me if you read the book and you ask to be on the live stream and you have a mic.
Is ours.
Yes, it is, Anthony Howe. Made me like Agamemnon. And then, in the links below, there's a link to buy my novel, a link to tip me. All current tips go to Missy's Care right now. And then, there's also a link to join my Discord and a link to join my locals. And if you join my locals as a paying member, you get access to exclusive stuff like early release for highlights reels, the Sunday noon exclusive live stream, and knowing what the wheel gives me ahead of time. And that's everything that's permanent. So let's talk about the schedule for the week. Tomorrow, nothing except for a highlights reel from the Rift Breaker for exclusive people. And then Tuesday, Baldur's Gate 3. I do not remember which one of the playthroughs I'm playing on Tuesday. Wednesday, probably nothing, because of the death in Early's family. And then Thursday at noon, Hogwarts Legacy rerun live stream from this Sunday. Thursday night, probably nothing. Friday, nothing.
Victory.
I'm actually off that day. It's nice. Yes, it is, Anthony Howe. And then Saturday's book club at 3 p.m. And then Saturday night, Darkest Dungeon. And then Sunday at noon is the Hogwarts Legacy exclusive live stream. That is everything for the week. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/AlexofAllTrades for all kinds of products with my face on them.